And for the first time in 7 to 8 years, I am back to my natural hair color, just like the artist we are reviewing today.
I got the eye of the tiger. Don't lose no sleep. Don't need opinions.
Black hair. Blonde hair. Hello everyone, let's get into the video. Tonight is the evening of November 5th, 2024. Today is election day, so that is fresh on my mind right now. Tonight, we will be listening to Katy Perry's 6th studio album titled 143. And in case you were not already made aware, the title of the album means I love you, according to Katy Perry. Now, total side note, but I recently watched The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon and Emily Blunt, so they're kind of fresh on my mind right now. And I will say there's a clip of Emily Blunt going, "Oh my god, it's Katy Perry!" And that's pretty much how I feel right now. So, altogether on this album, there are 11 songs, so should be a pretty swift and easy listen. I have heard Woman's World and Lifetimes so far on this album, so that footage will be included later in this one. But we have a video for I'm His, He's Mine with Doechii, so we will be watching that today. But we got like a lot of features on this album, which I am highly intrigued by. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this album, so I'm just going to block that out as much as I can. One quick thing before we get into the video, please check out the links in the descriptions. I will update that as needed and will include new links to whatever is prevalent at the time that this video comes out, so be on the lookout for that. Without further ado, shall we listen to 143? The first track on 143 is titled Woman's World, and we're gonna let Past Me take it away. Actually, before we get into the Woman's World portion of the video, I just have to preface and say a few things before we do that. Truthfully, there were not a whole lot of standout moments from the listening portion of the Woman's World reaction, apart from the music video part, which is why I feel a little bit more justified in saying that I'm not gonna include the song portion of me listening to the song for the first time. I will include a few short bits from the reaction from the music video. The main focus of how I'd like to make this video is a recognition of the body of work as a whole, rather than the lead single, which from a critic's standpoint was poorly received, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. With that in mind, knowing that with whatever content you post on YouTube, it tends to take a life of its own, to be completely honest with you all, I really don't envision a future where a video of me listening to this song with the lyrics that it has circulating 5-6 years from now, where a much older version of myself would probably not look very kindly on, because digital footprint is real, and I know that now. I've been talking for quite some time, so here are a few short clips from the Woman's World video reaction, and we're gonna move right on to the next track. Whoa, there's so much. What the heck is going on? No way! What? Yo. Oh my god, it's Katy Perry! Alright, that was the Woman's World official music video. I wish it was longer. Like, I feel like there's so much more that they could have done with the concept of the video. I wouldn't have minded if they had like a skit or like a talking bit in it, if they really wanted to expand on the concept of it's a woman's world and you're living in it. Like, check out all the things that women do for you, and you either oblivious or really don't know the full extent of what women do. Women do this, they do this, and they do this. Okay, that was that. We're gonna let future me take it away. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you are aware of the controversy that this song sparked, and I'm honestly really curious to rewatch the reaction I did. So I'm wondering if I was like, I can kind of get down with it. But like now, current me, the controversy behind the song and like a lot of people did not like it. I don't know. I'm trying to not be extra critical because I know the artist has her qualms and reservations about the reception of this song, so I don't need to add more fuel to that fire, if you know what I'm saying. So I think we're just gonna move on. Alright, the next song on the album is titled Gimme Gimme, featuring 21 Savage.
I'm like Amazon, cause I got what you need. 21. She gave me her heart, so I gave her my keys. 21.
Oh, this production? Oh my gosh. What?
Take my card and go shopping for weeks. No limit, you shopping for free. I'm in Paris, I'm shopping for weed. Girl, stop out there playing with me.
Oh, looks like this guy's spoiling her. Whatever you want, 5-star, shopping spree, whatever you want. And she's like, I will gladly take it. Thank you very much. I think it flew. I think it flew into the next song. Alright, that was Gimme Gimme with 21 Savage. And just a total side note, 21 released an album in 2024. I think it was called American Dream. I seriously commend the features on that album. Like, it was on my best albums list last year. So that was just a quick thing. I just had to say that. I'm not really like a 21 fan like that, but I think 21 Savage stood out to me the most on this track. I do like Katie on it too, but this isn't a song I would skip, I don't think. I like it within the album. I don't know if I'm at the point of seeking it out to listen to. Alright, the next song on the album is titled Gorgeous, featuring Kim Petras. KP. What did she say? Hold on. They... Listen, I am no stranger to Kim Petras' lyrics. I would like to break this down. Now, ain't paying for the damage. They want the kitty. Tell him I'm busy running the city. AP is chilling. Is chilly, making him dizzy. 150. Da Vinci, my body. He won't come to... Like, saying, like, her like, the body is very, like... I think that's what the vision is here. It's gonna be the cost of a yacht if you want a piece of me. Well, yes. Know your worth. Carry on. Stop. I'm not quite at the point of standing yet, but that transition was very smooth. Alright, that was Gorgeous. I think I like Kim more than I like Katie on this. I think they both complemented each other really well, and the production, it's really energetic. This one has replay value. I think I would seek this one out to listen to. I'm surprised I haven't made more songs together like Kim and Katie, but I digress. They both sounded great. I think we're gonna move on. The next song on the album is titled I'm His, He's Mine, featuring Doechii.
I'm his queen, I'm his freak, I'm every woman he wants and needs. I'm his dream, I'm his drug, I'm every woman he wants, so what?
Okay, Okay, hold on. I just have to say it before the song continues. I heard maybe like a couple seconds of this song be performed at the VMAs before I turned it all the way down on mute. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this song is sampling that Homeless Lady song. But no, it's not called Homeless Lady. It's called Gypsy Woman She's Homeless by Crystal Waters. Yeah, that's the song that is being sampled in this one. I was like, Homeless Lady, that's not, that doesn't sound right. We'll have to hear how the rest of the song plays out.
You're fucking in his DMs, I'm flipping in his sweatpants. We could be fine.
Upper echelon pulling up in the shade. If you try to vibe with, I might catch a fade. Be so aggressive and narcissistic. You know I'm a slide. Baby, we good.
Ooh.
Be fine. Don't even try.
Don't try it.
You try.
Try it.
The woman he wants and needs.
I don't know if I should like this, but I'm kind of bumping to it. I don't know.
I'm his boss.
That was I'm His, He's Mine with Doechii, and I like the song. I like Doechii on it. This is something I'd seek out to listen to. I like the production. The part of the chorus from the sampled song being integrated in this one, just like the singing like la da dee da dee da la da dee da dee da. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe with more listens it'll grow on me, but so far I get they wanted to keep the essence of Gypsy Woman into this one, but I feel like that goal was already achieved with the instrumental, but I could just be a little bit picky there. I don't know. Nevertheless, I do like the song. We have a video to watch. We are about to watch the official music video with Doechii and Katy Perry. It was released about a month ago. It has about 5 million views. Let's go ahead and watch it.
I'm his drug. I'm every woman he wants. So what?
I'm his boss. I'm every woman he knows exists. I'm his maid.
Is that someone else or is that Orlando?
I'm his.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? It's not him. Is it an actor? Drop.
His queen.
Oh, she actually did drop.
Every woman he wants and needs.
Wait.
His dream.
No.
His drug.
No, that's not Orlando. I was about to say.
So what?
Baby, lock in. We could get it in. You could bring a friend. When it's up in the spot, I'm so possessive and upper echelon pulling up in the shade.
Oh!
If you try to vibe with, I might catch a fade. Be so aggressive and narcissistic.
Don't stand up. I'm not gonna stand up. If you all are not, if Doechii isn't on your radar, I don't know what you're doing. Alligator Bites Never Heal, her album that came out, fatality, delivery, cadence, writer, performer, everything. I did not forget.
What he likes.
Ooh.
His queen. I'm his freak. I'm every woman he wants and needs. I'm his dream.
Dang,
I'm
Katy
his
Perry.
drug. I'm every woman he wants.
Great video. That was worth the wait. That was worth the wait to do the reaction with you all. The video heightened the liking I have for the song. The song was great as is. Like, they both wrote in on that beat. But the visuals, like, it's nothing super flashy. They delivered and they did what they had to do. They're about to do what they're about to do, and they're about to show what the girls should have did. Yeah, I think that was my favorite one out of all the videos from this era thus far. The next song on the album is titled Crush. Okay. Wait a minute, this reminds me of the Kelly Clarkson song. Catching my breath, letting it go. Thinking nothing for the sake of the show. Now you know this is my life. Do I have a screw loose for picking up on the similarities of that Kelly Clarkson song. What is it called? Is that the name of the song? My life would suck without you. Oh my gosh, now I need to like revisit some Kelly Clarkson stuff, I guess. Catching my breath. Where is it? This is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me if I don't find it. It is called Catch My Breath. Yes, it is. Yes, I was right. I was right. Let me not go off on a tangent again. We're gonna keep listening. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna transition again. We're gonna see. Okay, not quite. So that was Crush, and another song that I did like on this album. Yeah, I feel like that one's gonna get better with time. Guys, do I have a screw loose for thinking that Catch My Breath by Kelly Clarkson, like the chorus of that song sounds very familiar to the chorus of Crush by Katy Perry? That's a deep cut. Like, now I really want to revisit Kelly Clarkson stuff now. As the official statement, Crush is a bop and a half, and I think I would seek it out to listen to. The next song on the album is titled Lifetimes. Past Me already heard this song, so we're going to let him take it away. We just heard Crush, and we are going to hear Lifetimes for the first time. It is August 21st, 2024. Album release day is about a month from today. This is just for me. Maybe I'll include a couple of segments of what I'm about to say here. I just need to catch myself up and then catch you all up on what has happened with this album so far. So, Woman's World came out. I haven't watched my reaction back, but I was like, yeah, I think I like it, yeah. And then all the feedback came out on social media and the internet, and people were like, well, actually no. Now with Lifetimes, I'm gonna put the article I found. The person was like, that nun cursed her because like she apparently didn't get rights to film. Oh, under investigation for possible environmental damage. The nun cursed her down in that courtroom. OMG. Okay. Way I immediately understood what that person was talking about, but to people that don't know the lore, I'm just gonna say it from my point of view. Once upon a time, Katy Perry tried to buy a property that belonged to nuns, or it was like a church of some kind, and she wanted to purchase this property, and the nuns were like, you can't buy this property. Just because you're Katy Perry does not mean that you can just get whatever you want just because you have money. But from what I understand, that legal battle was in the favor of Miss Katy Perry, and she ended up taking that property. A lot of things have changed. It's been a while since I have refreshed myself on this case. That's as much as I remember. Now, the curse has laid itself upon this upcoming album. But I have faith. I have faith. I think I've prefaced myself quite enough. We're going to listen to Lifetimes. Okay, the song's almost over. I really like this one a lot. This reminds me of Walking on Air off of Prism, like a lot. I'm walking on air. That's what this song reminds me of. This could have been the first single off the album. I really feel like it could have been. I don't know, that might just be me. Let me not do comparison quite yet. I haven't finished the song yet. We're gonna keep listening. 1, 2, 3, drop. Oh my god, it's Katy Perry! Oh man, this album rollout is messy. It has been messy. That was Lifetimes. The remix pack is gonna go wild. And I'm curious to see like what I feel like she's gonna do a remix pack for Lifetimes, because she did like a extended play for Woman's World with like all the different remixes. The remixes for Lifetimes are gonna go hard. I have a feeling. Now we're gonna watch this video. We are about to watch the official music video for Lifetimes. It was released about 12 days ago. It has 3.7 million views. The views are not viewing. This is Katy Perry. Like, she averages like way more. The fact that the videos for Witness have done wonders, and most of them, I think all of them, have like more than 500 million views. And like this one, not so much at all. I could talk about Witness for a long time, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna watch this video. Okay, Miss Bubblegum Pink. Can I shut up? Sorry. The track list. Okay, so that article, so I'm like that, I have that like in the back of my mind. So I'm like watching this video, and my mind is like, okay, so where is the evidence of environmental damage that they're possibly doing? Were they like literally, were they littering? Like, did they not clean up after themselves when they were frolicking and parading about on this beach? But they seem like they're having a good time. It's summer. It's a bright summer. That's for sure. Put this on the radio now. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Wow. She's party girl Ibiza. She was not in Ibiza. And she's singing too. Auto-Tune doesn't know her. She's like, I'm gonna give you vocals. Oh, she got zooped out. I am not mad at the song or the video whatsoever. It's a fun pop song. What more do you want? Bring pop music back. And that's what she's doing, okay? I can already tell you that I'm going to be revisiting this song more than Woman's World. No shade to Woman's World. Actually, all tea, all shade, all lemonade towards Woman's World. I wonder if there's going to be like a thorough investigation over this music video. Like, we're going to file a lawsuit against the official Katy Perry team and Capitol Records and being like, Miss Girl did not give us the proper authorization to be filming on this beach. But yeah, that was Lifetimes. We're gonna move on. All right, the next song on the album is titled All the Love.
I had nothing left, but you came. Came back to me.
What? This sounds good. Are you kidding me? Listen, I know the producer is a whole nother can of worms, and I'm not even gonna get into it, but I'm not talking about that right now. It's just those two aspects tend to bleed into each other, which affects people's perception of the music. But so far, this album has really been like impressing me. Like there's not a song where I'm like, I don't really care for it that much. Even Woman's World, I'm not like, I don't really care for it. Like it's like it could be tossed to file 13. Woman's World, it doesn't sound bad. The lyrics and everything the song stands for, that's another story. I'm beginning to think, am I like 1 out of like 10 people that actually vibe with the album? Because I'm really vibing with this. Before I go on any longer, we're gonna keep listening.
Since you arrived.
What?
Still can't believe it.
Higher Than High.
I can find
Even the vocals in this song, especially, very strong. Alright, that was All the Love, and yet another song that I liked, and I think I would need more time to decide whether or not I would seek it out to listen to, but within the album, I would not skip it. I don't know how I feel about the lyric, I'm higher than high. I don't know why that line stood out to me, but that just kind of like almost like took me out of the song for a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Alright, the next song on the album is titled Nirvana.
hypnotize them, I dream it. Feel their eyes, I'm tingling. In your eyes, adrenaline. Show me what you're gonna have. Take me to Nirvana. Show me what you're gonna have.
Like, so far how this album sounds, I feel like we could get like a 143 remix album. I'm just throwing it out there. Alright, that was Nirvana by Katy Perry. I feel like this one may have to grow on me. I think this is the first one where I'm not really connecting with so far. Yeah, this one, the lyrics and the production started to blend in with the previous tracks we have heard so far, so therefore it made this one not differ so much, at least to me. We just heard Nirvana and we are going to move right along. The next track on the album is titled Artificial featuring JID. Oh, what the heck? Simulation.
We lost in the matrix, animalistic instincts. It's all nature behind enemy lines of animation. Scribbled upon a page, we stuck in a simulation. Stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You know the saying, I'm dealing with similar situations. I see the angles that everybody taking.
I need a break. I need a break. Well, a lot of things are coming to mind listening to this song. Mainly are questions. Man, he just came in guns a-blazing with his verse. Alright. This song is reminding me of very many things. So we're getting artificial. Lots of mentionings of technology. Can you touch me in a simulation? Or are you gonna love me like a human? Do you put emotions over reason? But it reminds me of 365, but 365 with Zed that she did 5 years ago. Weirdly enough, it's reminding me of the David Guetta and Nicki Minaj video. Like, I think it's called Turn Me On, where Nicki was like, she was an artificial human. And there's you could see like the clock works and like the interior mechanics of her character in that video. And then it reminds me of iRobot, which I have never seen, but I've seen clips of it. As of recent, there's been like a meme going around with the iRobot face. I don't really know what that's about, and I'm kind of nervous to watch that movie.
I hear the voices, silence in silence. It's getting closer, I'm closing my eyelids. But when it's over, my head to the sky, and I realize everybody wears a disguise.
Alright, that was Artificial. I think this song as a whole is gonna have to grow on me. I really like JID's verse. I really like his contribution to this song, and his lyricism just made the song more exciting. Yeah, like so far, not that simplicity is a bad thing. It's not. Sometimes simple is good. his lyrics like made me think, and his lyrics like really matched with the theme of the song. We just heard Artificial with JID, and we are going to move right along. The next track on the album is titled Truth. Your father, what about God? Okay, that was Truth. This one I might need some time with. I didn't immediately connect with it. I'm here for the lyrical content though. Basically what I'm gathering from the song is she's grown and she can handle the truth even if you think she can't handle it. Okay? She said it herself. She wants the truth even if it hurts me. All right, the last track on 143 is titled Wonder.
Someday when we're wiser, will our hearts still have that fire? Can somebody promise me our innocence doesn't get lost in a cynical world? One day when we're older,
Ooh, I like that lyric.
still look up and wonder.
Oh!
Someday when we're wiser, will our hearts still have that fire?
Oh my god, it's Katy Perry! Okay, I had no time to process that. Wow, that was short. And it's like an averagely length song. That was Wonder, and that was the last track on 143. I think I did like Wonder, and I really liked the lyrical content. Actually, before the video ends, Katy Perry decided to release a deluxe version of the album titled 1432. There are 4 extra songs, and at the time of me recording this, the video is not out yet. So I thought, why not? It's a part of the album. The songs are relatively quite short, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, the first deluxe track on the album is titled I Woke Up.
Got another day. I woke up. Let's celebrate. Throw your hand up in the sky if you're happy for your life. I woke up. Got another day. Today I'm winning. It's happy season. When I'm feeling blue, yeah, I know what to do. Got another day.
A positive message? I'm here for it.
I'm jumping in the puddles. I ain't complaining.
Alright, that was I Woke Up, and I like it. I like the lyrics, and it has replay value for me. You know what? Let me add that to my playlist. I woke up. Na, 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 na. Yeah, I feel like that one's gonna get better with time. Waking up at the beginning of the day, you know what? I'm feeling optimistic. I'm just glad that I'm thankful. Scratch that, baby. Gotta sing. Yeah, but definitely gave me like the lyrics of Smile. It kind of gave me like a mixture of like the way the Prism sounded and had like the 143 sound mixed in there. I don't really know like the best terminology to describe that, but that's how it sounded to me on the initial listen. I like it. Alright, the next track on the deluxe album is titled Has a Heart. Okay. The message is settling in. Okay, that's one way to look at it, I feel like. So that was Has a Heart. Everybody has a heart. We all want the same thing. It doesn't hurt to show a little kindness. I'm here for the core of the message. Everybody has a heart. Everybody treat everybody with kindness. But then, okay, why do people not do that? It's just like the fear of rejection is like hanging over my head like a dark cloud. I'm thinking, yeah, I could totally be kind and be loving towards other people, but it's like, how are they going to perceive me? What are they going to think of me? Are they going to take offense to anything I said? Like, I don't want to offend anybody. And there's the possibility of rejection. And all of those kind of ideas are kind of like hold us back from showing kindness to other people. You know what I mean? There's also like the fear of like awkwardness as well. Like, if I do show kindness, are they going to receive it? How are they going to respond? Like, yeah, it can be kind of iffy. Like, if you're still meeting somebody and you don't really know them yet. But overall, I like the message of Has a Heart. That's not something I'm going to skip, I don't think. All right, the next track on 1432 is titled No Tears for New Year's.
I promise you no more tears for New Year's. Soon as it hits 12 o'clock, that's when all the crying stops.
We're gonna go party,
Promise you no.
okay?
Yeah, I could go on a date.
I could go tonight.
My list I'm gonna do is quitting you, heartbreaker, for thinking I could change you.
But I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him. I want to. That was No Tears for New Year's. Yeah, another deluxe track that I can see myself seeking out to listen to, and especially within a playlist, because I feel like it's going to shine in a playlist. But basically, from what I'm gathering from the song is that we're not going to go into the new year crying with mascara running down our face. Like, that's not the vibe that we're going to go for in 2025. We deal with it later, but like now is the moment to take advantage of on New Year's Eve. No tear, we're not crying on New Year's. Okay, and the last track on 1432 is titled Okay.
What did I say? I'm never gonna let you drown, no matter if you're up or down. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna fake it? And everybody say, hey, it's gonna be okay. I'm always gonna be around, no matter if you're up or
Is it though? Is it gonna be okay? I say this before the inauguration and before TikTok gets shut down, so I don't know. Okay. That was Okay, the last track on 1432. And the title of the song pretty much sums it up. It was just okay. Yeah, it was fine for first time listen. I don't know if I see it growing on me. Yeah, the song was just okay. That's pretty much how I would describe it. But the other 3 deluxe tracks are good. I see myself seeking those out to listen to. That's it. I don't know or think that we're going to have any more surprises before I get this video up. But that was all the deluxe tracks on 1432. And we're going to let Past Me take it away. Okay, we finally come to the conclusion of 143 by Katy Perry. Now, let's go over some of these songs that I liked on this album. So, altogether on 143, we have Gimme Gimme with 21 Savage, Gorgeous with Kim Petras, I'm His, He's Mine featuring Doechii, Crush, Lifetimes, All the Love, and Wonder. So I think that is 7 out of the 11 songs. So the album as a whole. Now, in comparison to Smile, I remember thinking that, I mean, it's been a while since I made that reaction. I mean, it was 4 years ago, so obviously the thoughts I have changed. But I remember thinking that Smile felt like pop in a safe direction, since not a lot of people gravitated towards Witness, and Witness was her most experimental album to date. The jump from Witness to Smile felt like, if you want pop music, just like regular, like bubblegum pop, radio friendly pop music, that's what this album is for. Now from Smile to 143, for the most part, 143 didn't get like a fair treatment, and it's all because of the reception around Woman's World. It was such a turnoff for a lot of people, and that didn't encourage them to check out this album, probably and most likely. Yeah, I just feel like people, if they would have gave this album a chance, then they would have liked it, because I'm glad I gave this album a chance, and I'm glad that I got around to listening to this album now rather than much later. All the features were really good choices, I feel like, for the songs they were featured on. Yeah, I still need to sit with this album for a bit. I really am curious to check out or rewatch the reaction I did for Smile and see how I thought about it back then. The intro I did for the Smile video, yikes. If you're not looking back on yourself from 4 years ago and not feeling any uncomfort or cringiness, you're not making any progress. What were your favorite songs on 143? What were your favorite videos? And do you have a favorite Katy Perry album? Let me know in the comments section. But I think that's all from me. You all will be seeing this in 2025, but it's still 2024 for me. So Happy New Year to you guys, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.